You can see that, I mean, this is kind of terrible runoff water. That's coming from miles away, and it's picking up beaver poop, moose poop, grizzly poop, wolverine poop, fox poop, coyote poop, lynx poop, raven poop, eagle poop, bunny poop.
I think you covered them all.
Wrong. Moose poop, dog poop.
Yeah, you said moose poop.
There's 2 moose up there pooping. I'm just saying, would you drink that water? No. But our spring right over there is crystal clear. Can you see that, Kai, how clean that is?
Oh yeah, crystal.
So this has 0 contamination from melting. I mean, you can see it's, you know, coming right out of the mountain. And yes, that bank melted, but overall, we really have trusted for years now this source as a drinking source. This is terrible. I never, ever dreamed of you doing this. I don't like it. Not very sanitary. Keep the end of this really clean.
Yeah.
Look, this is a brand new glove. Take this glove and wipe the end of that here. You only need a foot of that clean, just to go on top of the barrel, right? Okay, thank you.
It's a chore that I would have loved to have eradicated from the list of things to do, but you do what you have to do. Why? Because cleanliness is next to godliness, so someone said.
No, it's half full and it's amazing. You can see the difference. It's like this crystal blue, clean water, and then you go to the creek where it's runoff and snow melt.
But just so you know, if I had to, I'd bathe in that. But
I wouldn't.
I know, I'm kidding. Thank God, literally, for that spring.
Yeah, that spring's amazing. And it's never, ever freezes. Ever.
And look how clear it is.
All winter long.
We've been working so hard for other people, frankly, and trying to develop this property. We've never had the time to pan for gold in this spring. What do you think? What are the chances that there's gold nuggets as big as horse tooths in this creek?
It's a good possibility.
Hey, I got the fever. I got the fever.
Marty's gold fever comes with good reason. Last year, the Raneys had an opportunity to strike pay dirt downstream on the same river that feeds the Raney homestead. On a rescue of the Tubbs property in nearby Fishhook, Alaska, Matt saw a potential gold mine on its riverbanks.
Let me ask you this question. I'm looking at the topography of this river, and it looks perfect for gold.
8 miles up from the Tubbs homestead is the world-famous Independence Mine. In half a century of operation, it produced 140,000 ounces of gold, worth an estimated $210 million at today's prices.
For Kevin, finding gold on this riverbank could be huge.
Nobody I know, not the previous owners or the neighbors, worked the channel where the logical concentrated gold would be if there was any. It makes you wonder.
Yes, let's do it.
Let's find out.
Fair enough.
Matt constructs an old-school gold sluice using repurposed materials found on the homestead.
Totally perfect. I found a wheelbarrow, I got some old rebar, a grate from a kitchen, and I'm gonna get that all together and build something that can really sift through thousands of pounds of material an hour. We'll run some water through here. Hopefully, we'll strike gold. All right, coming in. Now that looks good to me right there.
A sluice box works by washing out the light rocks and dirt and collecting the heavies, like gold. This leaves a sludge of black sand, which is then panned.
I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see a lot more gold. I'm really confident that we built something that's super cool that you can use for many years to come. I say we run a couple more loads before we gotta go do anything else. What do you think?
It's a great idea.
For Marty, for now, water is more valuable than gold.
Now, the big question is, we're going to be able to hold that 110 gallons up there.
You want to do one water? Do it with one water and then come back around? I think you should. Why do 2? You're going to get stuck.
I'm going to do 2 against your better judgment.
Let's go. Woohoo!
So let's see if we can make it back to the cabin. These warmer temperatures made the trail rotten. The point, can you steady me around that corner? Just walk alongside. And if we start to lose it, just scream and we'll stop and try to right it.
Okay.
All right, let's try it.
What happened, Gage?
They when they went around that corner, if you come up close, there's like a little slant, and it just went off the slant right here.
So what I don't like about this kind of stuff, you start out all pristine and there's zero contamination. Now,
It's good.
you know,
Rinse it off
you're
with the hose.
whatever. I just don't like it. This is doing what you have to do so your wife can have water. And when your grandkid comes over and wants to take a nice bath, you gotta have water for him. Let's start all over. Let's try it again.
Let's go.
$110 gallons. We loaded and lost, and now we'll try it again. Doesn't do any good to yell or cuss or kick a barrel or do a double backflip. You still got to get water from here up there, 700, 800 feet. These warmer temperatures started like in the last day or two and warmed all this snow, made the trail, the snow rotten. So now when you got two 55-gallon barrels full of water, when you go around the corner, the sled sinks in to the rotten snow, everything falls out, you start all over. That's my excuse anyway.
2 years ago, Marty experienced a homestead with an even worse water hauling crisis. The Raines property in Kentucky sits on poisoned ground, and the family's only clean water source is at the top of a mountain. Each year, Jeremy Raines spends thousands of hours collecting water from a spring miles away.
This is a long ways from your homestead.
Yeah, I come back down here and siphon it from here.
This is totally crazy. We've been out here 3 hours, and we're gonna go back to the homestead with 1 gallon of water. Let's go.
To solve the water crisis, Marty and a small drill team get to work on digging a well in the family's backyard.
Yeah, baby! We've got water.
So this water is not really drinkable. All that contaminants could get into this water because it's just laying on top of the bedrock.
After 6 days of drilling, the situation looks bleak.
Let's see what happens. Don't get discouraged yet. That's the worst thing we can do is to get discouraged.
Now I'm starting to worry. Water is life. Without it, it's dire.
Honestly, I don't know what to tell these homeowners, you know.
It looks like we have a dry hole.
Hey, we got water. Look at that.
Then, at 400 feet, the drill team pushes through the coal seam to reach a reservoir of uncontaminated water with only minutes to spare.
Water! There's water!
Yeah, baby! Cha-ching, baby!
The lesson here is never give up. No matter what you're doing, never throw in the towel. The difference between those two homesteads, the Raines and the Raneys, is they have a road to their homestead. And that gives them the option to call up a well drilling company and have them drive out and drill a well. The Raney homestead does not have that.
That's not in a plan,
It's,
ever.
it's not in the plan. This time we're gonna go half and half. And if we make it, that's good. And if we don't make it, I'll just wait till early in the morning and maybe the colder temperatures will make the trail harder, and that's the issue, right? And don't get me wet, thanks. We got to get rolling. The sun's going down. So we have an electric pump that will transfer water from the barrels into the holding tank. So this is the line that goes into the water. We'll put the pump on here, and then we'll pump the water from the barrel. This line, show them where it goes, honey.
It goes into the tank.
Okay. All right. So the chamber is full of water. So once it starts spinning, it can allow this water to be pulled up and pump, and you'll hear the load on it.
And in that corner is a holding tank, 300-gallon tank.
So 110 gallons at a time. 3 trips, the tank's full, the 300-gallon storage tank at the cabin's full, and then, you try to conserve water because you don't want to pack water, 3 times a week.
You did it.
Well, I know, honey. We have to figure out another system.
It's one thing to find water on your property, but if that stream or creek or spring freezes in the winter, you don't have water.
With the water lines still frozen and hauling water unsustainable, Marty must seek a new source, and wife Molly may have come up with a solution.
Late in the fall, right here, I hit a spring. So I put a 4-inch pipe in the ground, I insulated it, and I thought, whatever, I'll get clean mountain water anywhere I can, any chance I can. Well, it froze. Molly said, let's go see if that spring is thawed up on the mountain. I thought, I'll humor her.
This homestead is surrounded by water. All these mountains have springs. They're just coming out of the side of the mountain.
We were trying to find out where my pipe is.
And we're trying to take that pristine, clear water and drink it and use it.
There's the line and water's coming out. Look how clear it is. Look, 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 look. That's it. That's it. Look. Look. Oh my gosh. It may have ran all winter. It may have ran all winter.